Hi everyone, this is a info video of what Even the Ocean is. So Even the Ocean is separated into two games, one called Even and one called The Ocean. I'll be showing The Ocean in this video, and what The Ocean is an adventure platformer that is set in this semi-fantasy world, and it takes you as this character balancing their energy through a variety of nature-based areas. And there's an overlying plot, which will be explained as people play the game. But the main point of this video is to show the main premise of the game, which is this energy bar on the bottom. And what it does is it changes the physics of the player, so the more purple energy you have, then the faster you move to the left and right. But the lower you jump. Whereas, if you have more of the white energy, then you jump a lot higher, but you move slower. And so, when we design the levels for Even the Ocean, we keep this in mind, and it's the central mechanic to everything, and how you explore the world. So there are no power-ups, there are no upgrades in the game. All you have is this shield that you can point in one of four directions and lock to interact with the environment in different ways, and also the energy bar, which you manipulate through touching things in the environment. So this is one of the early areas in the game. It's kind of like a beach place, and I'm going to show you another part of it. So this is like an indoors part of the shore area. And the levels in Even the Ocean, so there's an overworld, I can show you that as well. So this is still a debug tile set, but the way the game works in Even the Ocean is that you travel about this overworld, which has entrances into different areas. And when you're within an area, you may be there for advancing the game as you would a normal game, or you may be there and be able to find certain exits in the levels in order to reach other places. So if you see, a basic example of this is that right now I'm kind of on the southern tip of a peninsula going to the shore area, and if I go to the left, if I go into the area, then there's a secret exit in part of it that will lead to the island on the left. And so there's kind of like a Super Mario World kind of exploration feel to these levels. So things are not stage-based. Instead, what we do is each of the main areas in the ocean is separated into what we call like a nature area and what we call a Gauntlet area. So right now I'm in the small nature area of the shore place, and what a nature area is that you can kind of freely explore it. So you can think of this as sort of similar to Knit, or Knit's a good comparison for that, cyclists or Knit. And it's kind of like a more of an open exploration thing with little things to find. Whereas the other kind of level, called a Gauntlet level, is more linear in the sense of Mega Man Zero games. And so what those are they're split into a bunch of legs that are delineated by these checkpoints, which are just green squares right now. And you make your way through the checkpoints in the level, sort of like you do in a Mega Man game, and to get to the end of the level. And so having these two main structures of areas in Even the Ocean, nature levels and Gauntlet levels, allow us to sort of explore different ideas with how we use the mechanics. Because what you would express with the mechanics in a more open, non-linear context would be much different from what you would use them for when you're doing a level that is linear in the traditional platforming sense. And so that's the general structure of the ocean, and I hope that was informative, so you know more what to expect from the game when it comes out. Yep, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time if I do another development video.